Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like, you know, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream.
What's up, man? You good?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, young brother, everything's good?
Everything's
Selling
great.
out arenas and everything?
Yeah.
Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, you know, through all my, partners and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But you never really got my number, so.
Correct. Okay.
My number?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my number.
Yeah.
It's 555.
Yes.
It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, telling me they love me and, just turn their back on you in a second. So if she ever needs me, I'm gonna be here for her. But yeah, just protecting those moments because people take for granted encounters, and I just want to protect her, I don't want her to go through anything I went through. I don't wish that upon anybody. Yeah, if she ever needs me, I'm just a call away.
In a recent live moment that had fans on the edge of their seats, Selena Gomez broke down as she opened up about her past with Justin Bieber, revealing what really went on during their tumultuous relationship. Having dated Justin while he was grappling with the ups and downs of fame and all the drama surrounding his connections, including with Diddy, Selena has a unique insight into it all. She's been there through the highs and the lows, witnessing the pressures he faced and the toll it took on both of them. In her candid conversation, she shared not just her feelings, but also some of the struggles they encountered behind the scenes. It's clear she knows this story inside and out, and now she's ready to share her side of the journey. Fans are eager to hear her perspective as Selena reflects on their shared experiences, the lessons learned, and how it all shaped them into who they are today. It's a deeply personal account that promises to shed light on a complicated chapter in both of their lives, and you won't want to miss it. But before we get into it, make sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to never miss out on any new videos. It's free and helps us tremendously bring out new content for your enjoyment. Justin Bieber has known about Diddy since he was just 15, and their paths crossed early on in his career. It's wild to think about how Diddy's influence was already a part of Justin's life at such a young age. Fast forward a couple of years, and we all remember when Justin started dating Selena Gomez, a relationship that had fans buzzing. While Justin and Selena were figuring out their romance, Diddy was still very much in the picture. Whether it was through industry events or mutual friends, Diddy's presence was hard to ignore. You can imagine how that added an extra layer of complexity for Justin, who was trying to balance the pressures of fame, his feelings for Selena, and the ongoing dynamics with Diddy. Selena likely saw how intertwined their lives were, especially with someone like Diddy hanging around. It's interesting to think about how that connection influenced their relationship and how they navigated the ups and downs of that period. During her time with Justin, Selena Gomez often found herself mingling with Diddy, simply because she was going with Justin to events where Diddy would be present. Whether it was parties, award shows, or casual gatherings, Diddy was always part of the scene. You can imagine how that must have been for Selena. Here she was trying to navigate her own career and relationship while also getting to know someone like Diddy. It must have been a mix of excitement and a bit of caution. Being around someone with Diddy's reputation added another layer to the experience. These interactions gave Selena a front-row seat to Justin's world, allowing her to see the pressures he faced and how influential Diddy was in the industry. During this period, Justin was really struggling as an artist, facing intense scrutiny from the media and the pressures of fame. He found himself in a lot of trouble with the law, including incidents like driving under the influence and grappling with substance abuse. It was a tough time for him, and Selena has suggested that all of this chaos could be connected to Diddy's influence. You can see how being in that environment, surrounded by parties and the lifestyle that came with it, might have contributed to Justin's challenges. Selena likely felt that the pressure from the industry, combined with the wild scene that Diddy was a part of, played a role in Justin's downward spiral. It must have been hard for her to watch someone she cared about get caught up in that kind of lifestyle. especially knowing how influential figures like Diddy were in shaping those experiences. For Selena, it was more than just a relationship. It was a front row seat to the struggles of someone she loved, and it's clear she connected those dots, feeling that Diddy's presence might have played a part in Justin's turbulent journey during that time. And it's not Selena, Justin himself has spoken up about the troubles that followed him once he started getting close to Diddy. In a heartfelt Instagram post, Justin Bieber opened up about the personal challenges he's faced while dealing with fame at such a young age. At just 25, he's already been super honest with his fans about his struggles with depression and anxiety. And this latest reflection really dives deeper into his early life. He shared some of the bad decisions he made along the way, including damaging important relationships and getting caught up in heavy drug use. It's so real to see him being vulnerable like this. After talent manager Scooter Braun discovered him on YouTube, Justin Bieber was suddenly thrust into the spotlight at just 13 years old. In his recent reflection, he opened up about how that intense pressure and being seen by figures like Diddy affected him during such a formative time in his life, and likely impacted many of his peers too. Have you noticed the statistics of child stars and the outcome of their lives? He wrote, pointing out the harsh reality many face. He highlighted that there's an incredible amount of stress placed on kids whose brains and emotions aren't fully developed yet. There's an insane pressure and responsibility put on a child whose frontal lobes, decision-making, aren't developed, he continued. Justin also mentioned how many touring bands and entertainers often go through phases of drug abuse, and he believes it's largely because they struggle to manage the extreme highs and lows that come with being in the spotlight. But where did Diddy come in all of this? Well, the singer added that at the age of 18, he found himself with no skills in the real world, with millions of dollars and access to whatever I wanted. The new combination of freedom and resources, he wrote, led to some dark times. I started doing pretty heavy drugs at 19 and abused all my relationships. I became resentful, disrespectful to women, and angry. I became distant to everyone who loved me. By 20, I made every bad decision you could have thought of and went from one of the most loved and adored people in the world to the most ridiculed, judged, and hated person in the world. One fan noticed how JB would be nervous around Puff as a kid and wrote, Justin Bieber starting stuttering when P. Diddy asked why they don't hang out no more.
What's up, man? You good?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, young brother, everything's good?
Everything's
Selling
great.
out arenas and everything? Starting to act different, huh?
No,
You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But you never really got my number, so.
Right, okay.
My number?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my number.
Yeah.
Later, Justin even talked about how he went into all of this because he was in a vulnerable place and many people exploited that. He said, and then you're this young, angry person who had these big dreams, and then the world just jades you and makes you into this person that you don't want to be, he explained. And then you wake up one day and your relationships are effed up and you're unhappy and you have all this success in the world. But you're just like, well, what is this worth if I'm still feeling empty inside? Bieber went on to end on a positive note, adding that his recent marriage to Hailey Bieber, which the couple spoke about to Vogue in their cover story here, has changed his outlook on his life. He has also surrounded himself with a positive circle of friends and family. It's taken me years to bounce back from all of these terrible decisions, fix broken relationships, and change relationship habits, he wrote. Luckily, God blessed me with extraordinary people who love me for me. Now I am navigating the best season of my life, marriage. But even that is getting affected. Justin's wife, Hailey Bieber, has been really worried about him lately, especially with the news of Diddy's arrest making headlines. Given everything Justin has been through, it's totally understandable that this situation would hit hard for him. Hailey knows how much his past experiences still affect him, particularly his complicated relationship with someone as influential as Diddy. As Justin starts to recall all those memories, it's got to be tough. I mean, seeing someone like Diddy facing serious legal issues probably brings back a lot of emotions for him. Hailey has always been a strong support for Justin, and you can tell she's concerned about how this news might impact his mental health. Navigating those feelings while also dealing with the public reaction can be overwhelming. Now, the pop star credits his relationship with God and his marriage to wife Hailey for helping him get on a better path. My home life was unstable, Bieber said about finding love with Baldwin. Like, my home life did not exist. I didn't have a significant other. I didn't have someone to love, I didn't have someone to pour into, but now I have that. He even talked about how he plans on moving forward after everything that has happened. On his faith, Bieber said he believes that God is grace, and every time we mess up, he's picking us back up every single time. That's how I view it. And so it's like, I made a mistake. I won't dwell in it. I don't sit in shame. But it actually makes me want to do better, he said. And while he fixes his life, he also plans on saving other artists.
I just want to protect her, you know? I don't want her to go through anything I went through. I don't wish that upon anybody. Yeah, if she ever needs me, I'm just a call away.
So, what do you think? Comment down below and let us know. If you liked this video, click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be the first to see my next video. I post updates like this every week where I uncover the secrets of your favorite celebrities.